Hi, YouTube family. How you doing today? Auntie is here with curls and scoops, and come on with hugs. It's not cute not knowing. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. This week has been amazing. Let's start off with Chris Rock. I am hearing he wants money to talk about the slap. He does. He wants money to the tune of something like maybe like $3 million. I think he's going to get it. But they're also saying that he's going to reveal Jada's secrets. What secrets does he have about Jada Pinkett Smith? Just talk about the slap. I didn't quite get that part. And I'm also hearing from other circles that Jada considers herself a business partner to Will, and it's not a marriage. More is going to come out of this, but Chris will get paid for talking about the slap. Wendy Williams, I've been saying, I said there's something wrong. She's seeking a podcast deal for $100 million. Now, who's going to give it to her? Spotify? iHeart? There is money to be made. Now, there are thousands of podcasters, and they're not all making that money. But big name people do make a whole lot of money on podcasts. If you're not insurable, can you sign a deal? A lot of people are wondering, is she okay? Like I asked yesterday, is she surrounded by people who have her best interest at heart? Because sometimes you get leeches and they leech onto you. They don't have your best interest at heart. Could she possibly get a deal like this? She could, but they want to make sure that she is okay and who is around her. But I'm hearing a $100 million deal. The Chicago trial for R. Kelly is starting on time. They wanted it extended for another 3 months, and they said, nope, this Chicago trial is starting on August the 1st. Big congrats to Viola Davis. She is being honored at this year's Cannes Film Festival. The new book, Finding Me, is a best-selling memoir of her life, and she's going to be honored at the Cannes Film Festival. If you are a fan of Law and Order or Law and Order Organized Crime on NBC, good news for you. It's been renewed for another season. Those shows, like if you ever do a marathon, I remember when I was recovering at home from my stroke and I couldn't work, and I would do these Law and Order marathons, and then I'd be extremely paranoid after I finished watching them because they're such good shows. But you can really, really, really get hooked on these shows. But they've been renewed for another year. Like to thank the viewer who pulled my coat about Jennifer Hudson. She is this close, y'all, this close to being an EGOT. What's an EGOT? Someone who has won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, a Tony. She's this close to winning a Tony Award because Jennifer Hudson is the producer of the musical A Strange Loop. They're saying this musical could win Best Musical on Broadway. Strange Loop is about a queer gay man who works as an usher on Broadway. Now, the EGOT, there are only 17 of them. You got Rita Moreno, the legendary comic, Mel Brooks, John Legend, Whoopi Goldberg. Will Jennifer Hudson be joining the club? She has signed up for an action thriller called Breathe with Common. So she really does it all. She sings, she's producing on Broadway, she acts. This close, Strange Loop. Jennifer Hudson. This Sunday, Mary J. Blige is getting honored. It's the Icon Award at the Billboard Music Awards. Puffy is hosting, and Puffy is really happy. He done signed to Motown Records. They done gave him a new record label. He said it's all about love, but he is going to be hosting this Sunday. But the big honor is for Mary J. Blige getting the Icon Award. A real disturbing story here about Nick Cannon. We talk about him and all these kids, but they're saying by the end of this year, he could be the father of 10 children. Okay, a few weeks ago, we were talking about a girl. They were posing all on social media, that baby. But I'm hearing of 2 more kids. There's an ex-girlfriend who already has a baby by Nick Cannon. I hear she's pregnant again. And then they say there's another woman. I don't know what's going on in his head. I know he's going through the lupus. But you can have all the money in the world and give your kids all the money in the world. But you know what your kids need? They need your time. You don't even have to have money. You got to give your kids time. Time, because you have to be involved in their lives, just giving them time. Not just money, but the time. Tom Brady, when I talked about yesterday that when he finally leaves the NFL, he's going to be a Fox analyst. Check out this year. 10-year, $375 million. This is going to be the most lucrative in sports broadcasting history. Now, when he's going to be in the booth, I wonder how the other players going to look at him. The other announcers be like, you making all this money, you're going to do all the work. But that's a lot of money. Now, I'm not saying he's not worth it. He's a 7-time Super Bowl winning quarterback, but that's a lot of money. Jesse Williams, everybody trying to get tickets for Take Me Out. It's on Broadway. He's nominated for Best Actor. There's a lot of nudity. And he plays a gay baseball player who comes out and it causes chaos. Somebody snuck a picture of him and it went viral. So everybody talking about this picture of the very blessed Jesse Williams. They're being ultra strict at the theater. Not only is it hard to get a ticket, they put your cell phone in a pouch. They are ultra serious because they don't want any more leaked photos coming out. They don't want you to take pictures. They want you to come and enjoy the show. And they're being extra strict about locking up people's cell phones. MTV Movie and TV Awards. Spider-Man No Way Home. Euphoria, The Batman, leading in nominations. Spider-Man 7. The Batman 4, Euphoria 6, Sunday, June the 5th. They're not saying who's hosting it yet, but the MTV. What's different about the MTV Video and Music Awards? They give awards for not only Best Actor in Film, but Best Kiss, Best Action Scene. So it's things like that. But soon they're going to be announcing who's going to be hosting, and it all goes down in the Valley. All goes down at the P-Valley. June 3rd is when it starts a new season on Starz. We've had to wait so long, and I know we had the pandemic and everything, but it's like, y'all need to come with season 3 rather quickly, and do not make us wait that long. Leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. And yes, people are surprised when they do hear from me. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. It's curls, it's scoop, it's my faces, it's giggles, and all of that great stuff. But thank you so much for joining me. I'm your auntie of pop culture. I'm Patty Jackson. Thanks for joining me.